There's a lot of reasons why you're still stuck at freelancing because you're in a pattern where you're posting and then you're selling. That's why you're stuck. So real marketing is about building value, standing out, and creating trust. And I know that you already know that, but do you actually know the exact process and how can you put that into your freelance business? Right now, I made this system as a very simple one. Marketing made simple, how freelancers grow faster, something that you haven't actually taught yet, but you already have an idea. You already execute it, but you're executing it the wrong way. So in this video, I'll break down the six simple marketing concepts so that you can position yourself better, charge more, and then build long-term clients. The first one is the competitive advantage. You already know that compete on price, product, service, speed, or accessibility. But what you can observe there is these benefits and features of your services makes you a king like this cat, makes you more advantageous compared to your competitors. If you have these key elements, it's like your superpower that you can fight against your competitors or have an edge against your competitors and also have the heart of your clients. Example, you can charge higher if your service feels unique and reliable. You can also use those features to raise your prices, to also increase the perceived value that your service is more valuable. Your service is a premium. And how can you convince them? Not by telling them, but by showing them. Another way to reinforce this or to make your clients believe that your product is amazing, your service is amazing, is testimonials, case studies, proof. They love that, especially in our skeptical and more smart market, Gen Z. So, customer and competitor analysis. You always have to ask yourself, who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who is your target market? Make it more specific. And I know ChatGTP can do it. And you can always ask ChatGTP, who's my target market for this? This is what I'm doing, and that. ChatGTP generate, and then what do you think other information I need to put or am I missing? It will put like psychographic, demographic, and stuff. And then what do they need? You ask them because the need is what they they want, and then the need is something that they need for survival or something that they are actually wanting to do, something that they are looking for in the internet on YouTube. And who else is helping them? Who else? That's your competitors. That may be a coaching brand, that may be a business brand, an org brand, whatever it is. Everything that we see, we live and breathe brand. And the difference between the need and the want is the need is where people need water, need food, and so forth, need to drink. Those are survival. But the want is the preference. I prefer to drink juice. I prefer to drink milk tea in the food. I prefer to eat grilled chicken instead of boiled. So that's one of the example. You have to adjust your offer so you're not just another face online. Because most of the time, people don't really position themselves. They just sell courses or products and then post on YouTube and hopefully their clients. But it is not. Servant leadership is all about no need to thank me because I'm your humble servant. Being a servant leadership is not just in church, but it's also in business. When you connect with someone, I've interviewed with another entrepreneur who's just like working 1 to 2 hours every day and making a grand, travel to 9 different countries. And he said that he only do 1 to 2 hours doing or building a community. And all you have to do is just call people or they call them and then build genuine relationship without even hard selling, and then they get interested in your products without even expectations because the energy and the vibe becomes so natural. If you're genuine, if you're trying to help people, that will make you rich. Not the schemes, not strategies, not overthinking about this and that, but more about genuine care. Genuine care. Marketing, everyone's job. It's not just ads, it's how you onboard, serve, and care for clients. You see this. This one is like the customer journey where you get them to onboard, They found you first online, and then the process you streamline how smooth it is, how convenient it is, how felt they are being served, being cared for, being, being nourished before they even got the call before you. How do you serve them? How do you make them feel? Every action should build trust and relationship. In life, every time you communicate with the client, you build trust. You build trust because people trust friends more than strangers, more than businesses, more than brands. If you can talk like a friend to them and build relationship easily, and they felt it, people have that feeling even in virtual. They will get authentic with you. They will open up to you. They'll be vulnerable to you. And in the future, or maybe now, they'll be also open to your offers, and they're happy. They're not clients. They're happy to refer you to other friends, their friends, referrals, even if they're not the client themselves. They can be their ambassador, whether you're building a community or selling a product or service. It's all about being a multitasking genius. Multitasking in an intentional way, not here, not there, not there. It's all about planned multitasking that makes it effective. But I'm not really recommending that too much. Now, customer value. If it's you provide a service below the expectations, they're disappointed and not going to be bad. They're going to give you a bad review, and they're not going to be a repeatable customer for the next coming months. Meet expectations. You have to meet their expectations. If you meet them, they're satisfied. More likely they're going to come back as a client. If they're really happy with the expectation, they're delighted in marketing terms, according to Kotler. They tell their friends about you, about your freelancing services, how amazing you are, whether you're selling coaching, whether you are selling video editing, graphic design services. They will call back to you. If you handle the customer service poorly, very important, after the purchase, before the purchase, during the purchase, watch your customer run to your competitor. You are going to lose customer for someone who is a better customer service, even they have a little bit less better services in freelancing. It doesn't matter if you have this, it doesn't matter if you have that. What matters is you have this, because that's the key to repeating customers, loyal customers. You'd rather work with one client that is going to work with you for the next 12 months than 12 clients. You're only just 1 month going to work with you. It's going to take a lot of effort and money to find clients, and you know how hard it is. Actual versus perceived value. Actual, it means how much it costs you, the actual cost. So if it costs you to $100 to get to create a course, then that's your cost. But if you sold it like $1,000, that's a perceived value, how much it feels worth to the clients. And how can you do that? How do you talk as a coach, or how do you frame the coaching, how the copywriting, the branding? That will increase the value. Example, a PDF can be seen as a premium if positioned well. It's all about you, the branding skills, copywriting skills, and all. I know it's been hard, but think about the value that we can add. It's hard to get customers, but as a freelancer, you must know that clients don't depend on actual value. They depend on perceived value. You got to be obsessed with the word value, because with value, obsess about it, you will think about helping people, contributing to people, and filling the gap of the market naturally. You just provide value, you just talk, you are a person, you have a limited life, and that's it. Just keep it simple. All about just um, bringing value to the community or to your people. Because when there is an exchange in relationship, business, give value, receive value, give value, receive value. That is the very core of the business, to help people, to solve their problems. And they give value in exchange, whether in money, whether in connection, whether in referral, or maybe just their time. Focus on relationship. not just one-time sales, because helping is greater than selling. And I do have a community here that you can join, link in the description, for those who want to network with freelancers, course creators, or content creators who wants to build their own business until from $1,000 to zero, from $0 to scaling to 5,000 to $10,000. You can check it yourself. I do have a limited slots for it for free, so join now. So that's it for a thing. If you have also have another other questions, you can actually reach me out in the comment section or in the community. So I'll see you.